The story you are about to hear is true. Some locations and names are not disclosed or have been changed to protect the innocent. This happened to me. What would you do? Have you ever been a victim of burglary? How did that make you feel? Does it have lingering effects even to this day? What you're about to hear is something that happened to me, and maybe you might can identify with it. It's summertime, and you just completed your final year in junior high. Now you're getting ready to go to high school. But now it's summer, and everyone's all excited, and the joy's in the air. Kids are playing everywhere, and you can't help but just feel joy and happiness. Now during the summer, while at night, while you're lying in bed in your own room, and of course you have siblings, and your mother is a single parent. We usually went to bed about 10:30 p.m. as a family, after the 10 o'clock news. And on this night, while lying in my bed all alone in my own room, my sisters shared rooms. And when my sister turned the lamp on between her and her sister, she screamed out loud. And it was such a scream that woke everybody up. And she was screaming that there was a man on the floor between the beds of both my sisters. And we were just terrified. My mom came in and grabbed me. And the thing is, she grabbed a big baseball bat that she had in her hand. Keep in mind, she was a single parent at that time. And I'm the oldest son, the second to the oldest. And I just completed junior high, my 8th grade year in junior high. And all of a sudden now, we are faced with terror, because there was this long, dark hall that my mom was about to enter, this long, dark hall to where the person that broke into our home had exited. And I'm pulling on my mom, don't go down there, don't go down there, because it was dark. And that led into the living room, then to another section out to the kitchen. And my mom, being brave as she was, she walked down that dark, long hallway, and I'm right behind her. And then she turns on the light, and there we saw the kitchen window was up. The suspect had entered our home through the kitchen window. And it had been raining the night before, and there we saw his feet print. Yes, he did not have on any shoes. His bare feet print was somewhat imprinted in grass and mud. And the thing is, this person got away. The police came, took a report, and whatever evidence they could find. But this night was a defining night for us all, which has lingering effects to this day about home security, the way I see it. Because after that break-in, when we were all in the home, and we're talking about when you break into someone's home, in certain states that's considered burglary in the first degree, which is a very major, serious penalty that comes with that. And we're talking about where they can be in prison for a very long time. It's not like breaking into someone's home that's unoccupied when they're not there, but someone was there inside the home, me and my family. And the thing is, this man was lying on the floor between the beds of my sisters, and making you wonder what was his true motive. Why be in my sister's room? One's in high school and the other's going to junior high. And it just so happened, make you wonder, what caused my older sister to turn on the lamp between the beds? Could this guy been touching her inappropriately? It was inappropriate for him first to even be in our home. So what was his true motive? Because most home break-ins occur when no one's home. Most home break-ins occur during the daylight hours. And this person broke into our home knowing someone was in that home. How long did he case that home out before he attempted to break in? What was on his mind? Why did he choose their room? Could he have been an acquaintance? My sister apparently didn't get a good look at him because it happened so quickly and he tore out of there as almost quick as he came in, maybe. But that had an effect on me that after that night, starting that night, when we all went back to bed, matter of fact, I didn't get any sleep that night. But I did have a big butcher knife that I slept with under my pillow from that point on for quite a while as a kid, because someone invaded our property while we were inside with possible violent tendencies. But thank God that nothing happened other than just a break-in. And as I look back over my life, now being an adult, and the profession that I chose, one can't help but wonder, was I God-led into that profession of law enforcement? Because of the things that I've experienced and the things that I've gone through? It's unbelievable as I look back and think about my life and all the close calls that I've had. And somehow, it seems that God had his hedge of protection not just around me, but around my entire family. So have you ever been a victim of a break-in? Have you been a victim of violence? What did that feel like with someone breaking into your home, even when you're not there? But when you are there, what did that feel like? Even to this day, what does it feel like? I can tell you to this day, yes, I have a home security system all around my house. Because maybe in some small way through my life experiences, it never went away to think security. According to a source, this source is alarm.org, and it talks about 65% of burglars are already well acquainted with the people that they rob. Only 12% of home invasions are planned in advance. There are almost 3 burglaries every minute in the United States. 85% of home invasions are not conducted by professional burglars. 62% of burglaries happen during daylight hours. 88% of burglars may be robbing to support their drug habit. Whatever the reason was that night, I believe that person had a different motive in mind. I think that person was a pervert. I think that person was possibly even a rapist, and who knows what. But that individual was never caught. Yes, he got away. But what can you do to protect yourself? Get a home security system. Have the sign displayed. You can also get a dog, because at night or any other time when you're in the home, they will let you know that someone's there. And burglars have a tendency not to want to enter a property when they know that there's noise on the inside or someone may be inside the home. But that night, that person knew we were in the home. That person entered through our kitchen window. And that person laid on the floor between both my sisters. And that person exited the home. And we had to walk down that long, dark, scary hallway. But my mom, she was brave. My mom walked through the darkness. My mom had courage. My mom was a hero. So for any of you burglars out there that's listening to this, I hope that you think about what you're doing or plan to do. Most properties broken into are not premeditated. It's more impulsive. But for you burglars out there, think about the harm that you caused other people. Think about people worked hard in all their lives to get what they have, and have someone like you come in and take it from them. Not even thought, because of your drug habit, because of, whatever the reason may be. I hope that some preventive measure come about, that you have a change of heart, or maybe you get caught in the premeditation phase of it, or someone turn you in. Because there's no joy in being a victim of burglary, and especially a burglary when you're inside the house with you and your family, bothering no one, and someone comes inside with psychotic intentions. Be safe out there. Lock up your doors, lock your windows, and get a home security system.